Tyler, you've had some just bad luck to start the year. Certainly nothing that you or your team has done, but how do you and your team, what do you have to do, how do you overcome that mentally? What's the mental game for you this week?
I mean, we've been overcoming it so far. Like, certainly the way the year kind of started, it's not, as you said, it's not great, but it hasn't really dampened my spirits or my team's spirits. We've just been plugging through it and getting to the next weekend, the next opportunity, and seeing how it goes.
And the new package this week, how is that playing for you?
Man, it's interesting. Like, I definitely know the car's more on edge. But just with the amount of tire under this car, still not really having to pedal it a whole lot. You slide the car around for sure. The tires fall off more, which is great. But it's a little different, but not like groundbreakingly different. A lot of the things we struggle with in dirty air remain the same, but hopefully with more off-throttle time, to be able to move around the track more and make the racing better.
You were strong on road courses last year, and I'm curious what you think about having the choose role on road courses this year, and if you think it'll change the dynamic of those races at all.
I don't think it will, honestly. Those type of races, getting closer to the front is normally better. So, you might have someone that might choose to, choose one row or the other, maybe to get around a car they don't like that's in the row ahead of them. But I suspect that it'll look a lot like it has on restarts, close, with the way it was, you just kind of pick a lane and go. I think people still choose closest to the front with road courses.
And you were a victim of the wreck at California on the restart.
Yeah.
Would you like them to see them go back to kind of the shorter restart zone?
No, that crash had nothing to do with the length of the restart zone. It was just the gamesmanship that was taking place. Like that, whether the restart zone was another 100 feet longer or 200 feet shorter, like the same thing that happened there would have happened in any restart zone. So it's not a product of the length of it.
And after just a couple tough weeks, how did it feel finally getting like a good, solid race together at Las Vegas?
Well, we finished it for sure, but like it was still kind of a mess for us, just in general. We're just in a really tough spot on pit road. Getting stuck behind AJ, spinning out, losing some spots there on the last lap. So, it was still kind of a chaotic day. But it was really promising to see how much speed we had. Really, the closest the car was balance-wise was when we got up to fifth there, right before I unfortunately got on the wall. Just being really aggressive at the front. So, it's been promising to have that speed, but it still wasn't the cleanest of days, but if we have speed like that, we'll get these things worked out and we'll be running where we need to be.
We always learn from all our experiences, but going back to last week and the situation, I think a lot of people kind of wonder why certain people didn't maybe stay out. And again, who knows what happens, but how does what you went through last week help you inform your decision-making process the next time you're in a situation like that, as you talk with Billy, kind of think about things? Because you can't change what happened, but you can learn from it and see if that helps provide more of an education toward the next decision.
Yeah, we have a lot of dialogue back and forth at our team between our car, Bubba's car. We all try and talk through every situation, and certainly that was one that we knew could potentially happen. And then it was rare, right? But it did happen. And at the time, our game plan was to do what we did. It just all the cars took 2 tires. So for sure, looking at how well Martin was able to hold on, I would have done it differently if we had the opportunity again. But hey, you live and learn, and next time that happens, we'll try and be a little bit more aggressive.
But you also had to hit the wall, so there was.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check one of those 2 videos out that we have right beside you. Visit Frontstretch.com for more great content.